Alrighty guys, welcome back. We are here at Vietnam for the Vietnam Grand Prix. Now thankfully, due to the amount of wings and stuff that have been coming out of the cars in qualifying and practice, F1 has given us composite front wings. So hopefully those will be a little bit more durable throughout the race. So taking a look real quick here. Looking at our R&D progress coming into this weekend, you can see that we're jumping up above what I believe to be McLaren, BWT, and I also think we're in front of Renault as well. So slowly getting back to where we need to be in development-wise. So that's certainly nice to see. Looking at our messages, we should have dry conditions just with a little bit of cloud, and this track is interesting to say the least. So anyways guys, let's get into the Vietnam Grand Prix and see how many walls we can bounce off of, because I think that's what we're going to be doing today. But let's go!
Welcome along to the Vietnamese capital of Hanoi, a vibrant city built on the banks of the magnificent Red River. Today it's the backdrop for the latest round of the Formula One World Championship, with a circuit specifically designed to encourage overtaking opportunities. I think we could be in for a cracking race today. A lap of Hanoi circuit then, 3.4 miles around the Vietnamese capital. A number of the 23 corners take their inspiration from other great circuits, hopefully creating plenty of passing opportunities. Joining me for today's race once again is Anthony Davidson. Let's talk about the Rainmaster. They're starting towards the back of the field today in a car that is fast, so they'll be disappointed, won't they?
They'll have a sinking feeling as they look up from the cockpit and realise they're in a different postcode to the start line for sure. But the one positive they can hold on to is that the car is quick and they can make their way through the field.
With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he starts from pole position. And Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Sainz, Albon, Charles Leclerc and Gasly, Hamilton, Kvyat, Ocon and Lando Norris, Ricciardo, Matsushita, Mick Schumacher and Perez, Stroll, De Vries, Kevin Magnussen and George Russell, Latifi, Giovinazzi, Correa and the Rainmaster. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
Alrighty, so we're starting all the way in the back thanks to the wing being demolished in one of the turns. I wonder who did that. But we got a great bit of news up there with Mick Schumacher able to get 13th place qualifying run, so great job by him. Looking at what we should do tire-wise, I'm honestly thinking if we switch over to here, let's switch to the hard tires and kind of push those on throughout here, potentially. We'll have to see how that works. But I think that's what our call is going to be, just because we're going to be slower. We know that we're going to be slower, and we can do the final few laps with soft tires there. And I think that might give us, well, now we're adding stints. Hold on. Remove stint. There we go. But I think that might ultimately help us out if we run the hard tire there and then get that soft tire to really give us a bit of a boost. So I think we're going to go with that right there. Fuel-wise, I know we're going to be saving fuel because we're not going to be running wide open this entire race, so we should be able to go to right there, and we should be able to save plenty of fuel, but we'll add a little bit more to the tank. But that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to double check. We got the increased downforce in the custom setup, I believe. Maybe not, actually. We'll go ahead and add just a little bit more of that. Everything else looks pretty good, so let's head out to the track here and let's get racing. Alright guys, get ready and make sure we have extra wings, because I think we're going to need them even with the composite. Let's go. Alright guys, we got the setup in, we've got ourselves on lean, so we're not using a bunch of our fuel here, and we are off on our hard tires. So we know we're not going to do too good in this race, so we're going to stay in the back here Take everything nice and slow. Try not to bump into anyone like we saw that one time last week at Prix. That was not enjoyable at all for whatever reason. I'm not sure what that was all about, but that certainly was an unhelpful experience to say the least. So we're going to be saving ourselves fuel here, running on lean. But also not going extremely fast. We'll see if we can keep up with these guys on hard tires versus their softs. And we're going to try and hopefully not break anything too much. Use a little bit of our overtake through here. That way we're not letting it just sit there. We got a bit of a yellow coming in here. I'm going to try to stay in the back of this pack here, but I don't think we're going to do too much of a good job with that. Yeah, they're a little bit too quick for my liking. This track definitely does not make me feel comfortable, that's for sure. It's one of those street courses, and I dislike it greatly. Did a bunch of work on the simulator in the weeks prior, but this course definitely is not well represented in a simulator. You've really got to run it yourself before you really start to figure it out, and even then you can't really figure it out. It's just, it doesn't have much rhythm. It's a very odd track. It's like a nice road course. It has that really good back and forth rhythm in places. This track doesn't have any rhythm to it. It's a very, it's very odd, honestly. Alright, well, we're keeping up with everybody, so that's nice. We're going to try and hopefully keep up with them to some degree. That way I can actually kind of see their line that they're running. Try and run some rich here. Burn off some fuel. Also keep up with these guys. We're going to get off onto lean. Start a nice smooth entry. Yeah, so these guys are running just a tad bit faster than I am through here, but yeah, it's a brand new course back on the schedule for the most part. And everybody's a little bit on the unknowing side as to how to run it. Nice that we have the composite wing that we're running on here. That certainly helped everybody out. Alright. So going through here, that's the biggest thing, is that you want to be nice and smooth, not too fast. Using our overtake, DRS through here. Try not to use level 3 on the fuel too much. Just keep the car nice and steady, because going too fast through here just, it upsets the car, at least for my driving anyways. So just trying to keep everything nice and smooth for the most part. So just keeping up with these guys is a losing there. Is a impressive, there we go, achievement so far in this race. Sure we don't hit any walls or anything. But yeah, basically that's all we're trying to do today, is keep up with these guys. Look at the brakes working pretty good. Thought I had turned off my overtake for this lap, but apparently not. I'm not sure if it's on or off. Yeah, a little bit of a corner cutting there, sorry about that. Yeah, brakes are doing pretty good, so we got that down to 50, basically 52.48 on the brakes. And that seems to be helping me out a whole bunch here. Use our overtake and DRS through here, just keep up. Technically we could have gone with even less fuel and have still saved up quite a bit, something that we might have to look into in future races like this, just to be able to keep our car a little bit on the lighter side, especially since we know that's my driving style. Into the wall. Yep, car just spun around over the curve and stuff, and so just lost just a tad bit of what we needed grip-wise, and that just sent us into the wall. So our wing got some damage. That's our composite wing, that's not even our regular wing, so that's quite a bit of damage there. So we had this issue quite a bit through. I'm going to cut a corner again. It's not that I'm going slow, just that I'm not making the turn very well. But yeah, we had a lot of cars with wing issues all throughout practice and stuff, and that ended up being a bit of a problem for us and everyone else. Then of course I smacked the wall with the front wing in qualifying, and that just ended up costing us quite a bit. Try to catch back up to the Tiffy. Don't want to let him get too far out of our reach, because just trying to hang on to the back, that way if anything catastrophic happens we can hopefully catch up a little bit later. Not doing too bad on these hard tires, keeping up with the back of the field. There's going to be probably a little bit more damage. Let's see here. Yep, just a tad bit of damage on that front wing there. Gonna get wide. Yep, losing my front downforce with the wing and stuff, so that's kind of hurting just a tad. So we'll just kind of slow on down here. And we'll just keep on rolling here if we can. I want to finish the race, obviously. That's our best payout from the sponsors if both cars finish the race. Gonna touch the wall there just a bit. Car decided it didn't want to turn. So that's a bit of an issue. So we'll probably come in this time. We'll try and pay attention to see if Little Shoe is doing that or not. Obviously he's starting up at P13, so great run for him. A lot of other guys hit the walls, and so that ended up costing them time, so that helped him be able to make a nice smooth run. So that certainly helped us on the starting grid. But other than that, haven't had a whole lot of luck here at Vietnam so far. So we'll come in, switch our wing. We're fine, dude. We're fine. Alright, let's head on in here. Gonna switch to a medium tire here. Then we'll have, well, we'll go ahead and do softs actually. We'll do that. Then if we need to later, because this will probably end up being a 3-stop race for us here, we'll end up trying out the mediums more than likely, as I'm probably going to hit the wall again to some degree. Alright. Thank you guys. 8-second stop, not too bad there, pretty good. And we totally missed that turn, so we'll just go through here. There we go. And we'll burn up a little extra fuel on our way out. But yeah, not one of my tracks that I'm going to vote for in the driver's panel that should come back, that's for sure. Not one of my favorites. Alright, there we go. Luckily we pitted right in front of Little Shoe there, so he's able to come in and get that taken care of. So we pitted just at the right time. A lot of grip in these new tires and new wing. That's the turn we got to watch out for the most, because you get those, with how wide you have to take the turn anyways, it just, you kind of get loose. Yep. Yep, just did. So we got a 3-second penalty. Yep, so time penalty there. But I already cut the track a few times, so yeah, one more, that was going to be a bit much there. So tires definitely have a lot of good grip. So he's taking on the medium, so good choice for him. We'll have to see how that plays out for the rest of the race. We're going to go wide. Yeah, these tires have plenty of grip in them, definitely like that. To make sure we miss, there we go. Yeah, the car just does not like the turn. And I'm not good at judging my entry speed into these very odd shaped turns. Yep. So let's see as we roll on through here. See how much speed we can get down this straight. Yeah, through there it's just so hard because you kind of either turn in too shallow and you hit the bump on the exit, or you turn in too deep and you get the other bump there as well. And so that just unsettles your car altogether, and that just really does not make for a comfy experience. Yeah, these soft tires feel really good after running around with those hards. Actually kind of helped me out because the hards don't have as much grip initially. So going to a grippier tire, as we're going to tap the wall there. But yeah, having the grippier tires actually makes for a bit of a different race, and so it's actually kind of a smart idea. Race a track that you're not good at with tires that have less grip, so that way when you go to the grippier tires, you can race just a tad bit more aggressively. That's an interesting thing that I didn't think about, but it does seem to be helping me feel the car just a tad bit better. So this unfortunate race is almost over at lap 9. We only got a few more laps to complete here. Looks like a bunch of people came in for pits, so I'm not sure where that puts our teammate at, but hopefully he's doing decently. Yep, see, you go too deep, you hit the bumps, you go too shallow, you hit the bumps on the exit, just, yep. It's just a very odd turn there, with how tight it is. And of course we hit that barrier there again with the wing. Yep, I know. We'll probably come and pit in after this lap and get the other softs.
Well, they've done a brilliant job, I must say, under some intense pressure to take a well-earned victory here at the Vietnam Grand Prix. Anthony Davidson, a resounding victory today. What set them apart from the rest?
Well, I honestly feel it was down to the driver and car today. I mean, we can talk driver skill all day, but if you don't have a solid team to back that, you're never going to get anywhere. When you hit that sweet spot of having both an excellent driver and an incredible car, that's when you see results like those we witnessed today.
Red Bull put up an outstanding fight for the front position today, and it's great to see it paid off for them. They do so much for the sport that you can't help but be delighted by today's race win. Let's have a look then at the drivers' standings. Max Verstappen should be pleased with his performance, making gains at the top of the table. So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
Max Verstappen seemed to just effortlessly weave through the other drivers today without a care in the world. He was definitely my driver of choice.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. Red Bull pull further ahead in the standings. Another team that excelled today was Williams, who make further progress up the table. Well, that was certainly an incredible weekend of racing. Be sure to join myself and Ant for more exciting Formula One action soon.
And we all say, good, it's over. So luckily we didn't finish last, so that was awfully nice. We got Charles Leclerc actually DNF'd, so he had a bad day, even worse than us, after he started 5th. So definitely not a good end for his day. We did able to get to see our teammate gain 2 positions, so able to get in front of several people here, including Esteban Ocon and I believe then Charles Leclerc as well. So definitely a good start for him, and that's really cool to see him move up and get ourselves some positions. Didn't get us any points, but hey, he got pretty close, so that's really cool to see. So anyways, that's it from Vietnam. Let's go back to the office and hope for a better race in future, because that one stank. Alright guys, so we're back at the shop. We gotta take care of a sponsor here real quick. So we had, let's see, who did we have on here? See if we can find them again. Something V. There they are. So let's see, we had them for a 70-day contract. So let's see here. What's the thing? Achieve a top 14 finish during the race. We will sign them back up, because I think that's certainly possible, especially with Mick Schumacher going on doing stuff. So definitely like that. Let's see here. Let's check out what we got in R&D. Well, yeah, we'll check on that after we go ahead and sort through some time here. We got some stuff going to come in, and that should help us out. So let's see here. Alright, one has gone through, and we forgot to do the activity, so that doesn't help. Alright, so we got some developments going back on in durability, so that's going to town, getting worked on. So we got, let's see, hydraulics we can work on. That does the weight distribution of the car. That could really help us out there. We also got the master cylinder that would help us with brakes, which we really don't have that many brake upgrades that we've done. We also got the front nose cone structure, which could help us with the ultimate weight reduction as well. Let's see, what do we have left over down here that we don't have done? Engine cover, that's not done, and then fuel tank positioning, that's also not done, but that all has to do with weight distribution. I kind of want to get some brake work done myself. So let's see here, this one's a little bit cheaper, the brake disc width, and then we'll have the calipers that we can do after that. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's see, we'll go ahead and just put that on regular development. Should get done, and then we'll have 800 resource points in the bank, so that should help out everything all together. So that should give us a pretty good amount of stuff to get done, and we're not overtaxing people. We got $11 million in the bank. Now let me see here. We need to go over and see contracts. We got 46 days left with Mick Schumacher's, so we need to make sure we can pay his $3 million base salary. So I think we got enough money to be able to make up for then. So let's check out and see if there's anything we can upgrade in our departments, and not at the moment, it doesn't look like, especially with the resource points which we need. Yep, so nothing currently that we can really spend the money on at the moment, so we'll just let that keep on going. And so we're going to Zandvoort next time, so the Netherlands Grand Prix, so that'll be fun. Not one of my better tracks as well, but a little bit better than a road course or a street course, so that should be interesting to drive on. So anyways guys, we'll be heading out there next time. Thank you so much for watching. Obviously we need to do a lot more work in the simulator before some of these street races though, but anyways, we'll see you guys here next time. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe, it means a lot. See you guys next time. Bye bye.